3 easy ways to create raving fans who do your word of mouth marketing for you. Welcome to Business Battle Plan, where we teach small business owners and veteran business owners how to say what they do from a position of value so their businesses will grow. And on this note of word of mouth advertising, getting free word of mouth, I'm going to tell you about a really quick, awesome resource that you can get for free that will help you grow your business for free and spread word of mouth like wildfire. It's called Testimonials That Sell. It's a free resource. It gives you 7 very simple questions you can ask literally any customer. 7 very simple questions. And when you take those answers and you put them together, it produces a wildfire testimonial, a powerful testimonial that other prospects, clients, customers who are not paying you yet, who don't know you yet, when they hear it, it's going to talk to them according to the story in their head and how you solve their problem, so they'll be more attracted to you and your business will grow. Just go to businessbattleplan.com/testimonials. Again, it's a 5-minute video, just 5-minute video, and a 4-page PDF that just has these 7 questions listed out. It explains it. If you are a business owner and you don't have this, my question is why? If you want your business to grow, you need to spread word of mouth. And powerful testimonials done right, that's what helps do it. There are 2 types of testimonials: testimonials that suck and testimonials that sell. This shows you how to do testimonials that sell. It's easy to do. It's fast. Go to businessbattleplan.com/testimonials to get that. So today we're talking about creating raving fans who do your word of mouth marketing for you. People who go around and they just tell everybody how amazing your business is. How do you get people to do that? Not because you're trying to incentivize them, but because they just had such a great experience with you that they do it all on their own. There's a way to do that. There are a number of ways to do that. And today I'm going to share 3 simple points with you that can help you do that so your business will grow and you can get more paying customers more consistently and people who keep coming back, and it just grows and grows and grows. The first thing is connection. That's answering the question in the customer's mind, why does this business understand me? So in your communication, in your marketing, do people understand that you personally connect with them in some way, that you're sort of like them and you understand their struggle? After I was injured in the war in Afghanistan by the suicide bomber and I was recovering, my very first mentor, a guy named Dave, came to the hospital speaking. Well, he was an injured Vietnam vet. And so he and I had a lot of connection. A lot of the things he said, I don't even know if he meant to do it, but they hit home up here, because as he was telling his story and the lessons of his life, he was actually telling me a lot about my own story. And that's exactly what you want to do when it comes to your marketing messaging as it pertains to making a deep connection with people. So it's this whole idea of, why am I just like my customer, and communicating that. All right, when people feel like you're just like them and you help them solve problems, they come back to you and they trust you more and they want to tell everyone about you. Number 2 is credibility. This is answering the question in everyone's heads that we're all asking, especially nowadays with the internet and everything else. Why should I listen to you? That's what your customers or your prospects, your prospective clients are asking. Why should I trust or pay this company to solve my problem? Because we've all had bad experiences out there where there were people who were no good and they didn't do a very good job. They didn't help us and they took our money. And so they're asking the question, why should I listen to this person? How can this person actually help me? You want to convey your credibility and your own ability to solve their problem. And there's a number of ways to do that we'll talk about in another video. And the third piece is this. It's commitment. All right, are you committed just to your company, or are you committed to them? Which one is it? The truth is you need to be committed to both, because without the paying customer, you have no business. But without respecting your company's boundaries and keeping that cash flow coming in, you can't just give away so many deals to make people happy that it bankrupts your company. So you actually need to be committed to both, and you need to know what that looks like. You need to be looking out for the customer as well as your company. And you need to go through different scenarios and situations where is that out of balance, and how can we bring that into balance so that both of them are winning, because that's obviously good business. Now, whether it's good or bad word of mouth, they can both spread like wildfire. And sometimes bad word of mouth spreads even faster. There's an example of this. My wife and I were on a trip up in northern Michigan this past year, and we were in a little town called Bel Air. And we had rented a house on Torch Lake, and we went into Bel Air about 15 minutes from there for breakfast. And this restaurant we went to, I won't tell you the name, There's only a few restaurants there, but there's one in particular. It was the absolute worst customer service I have ever received, ever. Like this waitress, it seemed like she was trying to just kill the business. I mean, we walk in, she doesn't wait on us. She has this attitude, sit where you want. I'll get with you when I get with you. Literally saying that. Didn't ask us if we needed anything. Took forever. She was telling people at the door as they came in, hey, we're busy. It's going to be about 45-minute wait. If you don't like it, deal with it. Go somewhere else. And the people just walked in. They didn't even ask anything. And then when the people left who had eaten before we got there, she was telling the next group of people that came in how terrible those customers were because they didn't leave a tip. Now, in this case, I didn't leave a tip. I'm not going to leave you a tip if it's not good service. I love tipping well, but it has to be exceptionally bad for me not to do that. And I've done that about 3 times in my life. Well, I've left a Google review. I leave good and bad Google reviews. It's either extremely good or extremely bad, but it has to be exceptionally good or exceptionally bad for me to leave a review. And yeah, like that's word of mouth, and it spreads like wildfire. Now, here's a great example. My wife and I went to a place called Randy's Steakhouse right here near in Frisco, Texas, right near where we live. We went there for our anniversary dinner, and you're gonna spend about $200 in this place on dinner. It's a very high-end, very nice place. We went there. It was our anniversary. Not only was the food great, but this guy kept walking around about twice while we were, from the time we were seated to the time we ate and left. He walked around laughing, talking with people, just not long or lingering, but enough to just have a good time. Very nice customer service. Well, it turns out that's Randy. He's the owner. And then a lot of people don't know he's the owner. And you find out, oh, the owner's out here walking around. How are things? Laughing. He has this big, deep laugh. I mean, you hear it and you go, what in the world? You know, if you're not expecting it, it's wonderful. And not only that, but they gave us free dessert, which we didn't ask for but it was our anniversary. And right before we left, they brought a bottle of wine of their own signature brand of wine, red wine. And they had taken a silver Sharpie and they wrote on it. And what they wrote on it was, happy anniversary, Brian and Jamie. Wish you the best. Can't wait to see you again. Now, that's about a $40 bottle of wine. The dessert was about a $20 dessert. If somebody is asking for a recommendation for a good steakhouse or restaurant around or in Frisco, Texas, where do you think is the first place I'm going to tell everybody? And by the way, I think that if I remember correctly, it was either over 100 or I don't remember how many zeros was on it, but that my review of Randy's Steakhouse in Frisco, Texas, I believe has over 1,000 views or likes or whatever. It's gotten a lot of traction, and I put a picture with it too. And so this is all to say, good and bad word of mouth spreads like wildfire. Make sure you're doing it good. Well, what did they do? Well, there was a connection. He connected with us. Credibility. Hey, there was great food. And the expectations were high, and they exceeded them. And the commitment, they did things they didn't have to do, and we would have had a great experience either way. But they were committed to us as customers because they went above and beyond to let us know that they care, and they want to make this a grand experience. So again, be a mentor to your customer. A mentor is simply somebody who guides along and teaches another person how to get from where they are to where they want to be. And their victory is helping the other person win. When you take that approach to your customers, you're going to win in business. You're going to have raving fans that you are producing. So again, maybe you've given some customers of yours just a stellar experience and they love your business. Get testimonials from them. It feeds into all of this. Again, just go to businessbattleplan.com/testimonials. It's a free 5-minute video. If you don't have testimonials that are selling, you are leaving money on the table, and your competition is getting other customers that would otherwise be yours. They're getting them, not you. Go get that free resource. It's free. I'm not even selling it, okay? It's free. So again, this is how you can grow your business by spreading word of mouth like wildfire, just by using these few things I've taught you here today, these 3 tips for creating raving fans that help grow your business for you.